7 o'clock, ooh, I did crack. 7 a.m. grabbing the rental car to go on a 3-hour journey, 6-hour travel day today. On set right now. Here, our client owns, I believe like 10 adult daycare centers. But it's moments like this where I'm like, if they had somebody that was with them daily, even if it was just like 2-3 hours a day, it would execute even way harder than the things that we get to do for them. We're back in our car, headed home, leaving the airport, dropped the rental car off. So you guys will never believe, after all the little filming that I did throughout today, because I was on CarPlay, none of the audio recorded. So, exactly. None of those videos, the audio recorded. Right, Rachel's like in shock right now. So I'm really tired, so I'll probably give some more updates tomorrow. But 2 big things from today. 1, I prayed for a life like this. I was explaining earlier that back in my consulting days, I used to have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, get on a flight, go to an airport, maybe 2 airports some days, then work a full shift at a client site, right? So just super blessed that although today was an early start and a super long day, 6 hours of travel, 5 hours shooting, and just really trash food on the road. It was a long day. I get to dress in sweats. I get to show up as I am. I get to do it with my partner, and I get to come home to this little guy who isn't concerned about me at all. So it's a blessed life, and I really pray for this life. So if you guys are stuck doing something that you just don't love and enjoy, it can change, and a lot can change in a year. That whole process for me deciding I really wanted to quit to then becoming a full-time entrepreneur took about a year, right? And so if you are in a place right now, just know and use me as an example, like things can change and things can change really, really quick. The second thing, if you are living out answered prayers, I found myself this morning complaining a bit, like, it's early, I gotta do this, right? And it's just, what I was saying in the car earlier is just like how much I have to even pull myself out of like complaining and just look at the big picture of like, wow, look what I've been able to do for myself. And look at the life that I get to live, and look what I get to do for work. The other thing, and I'll make more videos about this, is that I do think there's an untapped market. And it's something I've been talking to my team a lot about. And I think we're gonna put some resources together. So if you guys are interested in something like this, let me know. But because of my personal brand, truly, we've been able to work with a bunch of great executives and CEOs and have great clients like the ones that we shot today. But I think there's a gap. I know there's a gap in the market for people that live local to folks like this. I think it could also apply to like athletes, entrepreneurs, CEOs, executives, anybody that's looking to kind of build a brand online, which right now is most people. And I see this gap happening, and I want to talk more about it, but I see like a lot of my friends are creators. We actually have now 2 friends that work for the city of Detroit in their social media. And so, on their social media team. So we've been able to see firsthand how the demand from, whether it's politics side of things, like the city of Detroit, or different politicians. You guys saw Kamala Harris team was really big with social media, to even CEOs, executives, even football players, NBA players, things like this. They need, and I'm going to talk about this more, but they need someone just dedicated to them on their team to just follow them around, even if it's 1 day a week, 2 days a week, and really one person dedicated to building up their brand, right? I've also seen this work really well for people like our friends that really know how to make content, where it's not like, hey, you don't have to just create for yourself. You don't have to just keep hustling for brand deals and all that stuff. You can get a stable paying job, solid paying job, and just have one person that you're focused on, or one entity that you're focused on, like the city of Detroit, and make content and make good connections and make good bank. So I want to talk more about that because we've had firsthand doing that for many of clients at this point. And I want to use this YouTube to just talk transparently, obviously, about my own journey, how to work with these different folks, and also the different gaps that I see in the market that you guys can attack. And then also, I know a lot of people on here are CEOs and executives that want to work with me, and so reach out to me. Maybe there's somebody in my space that I know that is in your area. If you are looking for somebody like full time to come with you, and maybe we can do some sort of exchanges, and I can be a connector for you guys. So those are the biggest things that I was saying that got cut off with my Apple CarPlay. And with that, it's super late. I'm gonna edit this video, get this up tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.